About 3 months ago, we launched a new website for an established concrete lifting company out of the Wisconsin market, and despite having been around for several years, they just didn't quite, have the visibility online on Google and AI that really they should have. And so they had this, nice looking website in place that was put together by a company, that is doing their best, but they don't understand necessarily the concrete lifting space. So, it was underperforming. It was missing out on a lot of the pages that we need to build out in order to build that trust with all the different buyer groups for all the different problem areas. And then just simply didn't have the terminology and questions that people were searching for. So when you couple all that stuff, it wasn't surprising they were underperforming. That said, if we look here, we started tracking rankings at the end of October before we launched the new website, and they actually had some visibility in some cities, and they were doing quite well. However, in many others, they weren't. They didn't have much visibility outside of directly where they were located. So a big piece of this was to build out additional assets, additional city landing pages, and content that helped to fuel, further expansion. And so that's exactly what we did in pretty quick order. After we launched the site, it started climbing, and then it continued to climb and has continued to climb over this 3 months. So now, not only do they have their localized visibility, but now they also have all these surrounding towns and areas. And again, this is just a sampling that we're looking at here, but that is the full idea. As once these are built out properly, that not only are you going to reach people closer to home more often, but you're also going to reach people a little bit further out in surrounding towns and suburbs that you're after as well. So not only are we improving the reach of all the different types of keywords, be that on the commercial side of things, near me searches, pool deck searches, driveway lifting, factory floors, all this different stuff, right? So in this case, we put together a large website that was dedicated to both residential and commercial settings. And so again, this is the result of that. And not by surprise, this is exactly what we expect when we put our system into place.